The next item is a presentation regarding the 80th anniversary of UMCOR and Migrant Ministries. The chair recognizes Roland Fernandez, Molly McIntyre, and Bishop Tom Bickerton to present their report. You're recognized for 10 minutes for your report.
Good afternoon. I'm Roland Fernandez, General Secretary for Global Ministries and UMCOR, Asian American Adult Male. In 1940, this body made a momentous decision to create a new organization for relief work among war refugees in Asia and Europe, the Methodist Committee on Overseas Relief, now the United Methodist Committee on Relief, or UMCOR. UMCOR is a vital part of Global Ministries' work, bringing together the service and missional aspects of our ministry. Bishop Herbert Welch, who spearheaded the founding of UMCOR, called on General Conference to form this new body to distribute the proceeds of a special offering for the relief of human suffering without the distinction of race, color, or creed. Ever faithful to that commitment, UMCOR continues to meet the needs of vulnerable populations while maintaining the dignity of those with whom it works in relationship. Early on, UMCOR was concerned primarily with the plight of war refugees and migrants, especially those impacted by the Second World War. Assistance for those impacted by war, along with natural disasters, has continued to be a priority for UMCOR. In 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, United Methodist offered an unprecedented wave of generosity to help those displaced and otherwise affected by the war. We have responded as best we can to the devastating situation in Palestine, despite little to no access to Gaza. As a Christian humanitarian organization, we ask that humanitarian organizations have full, immediate, and safe access to Gaza, and we call on all in authority to establish an immediate ceasefire so that those who are starving can be fed and cared for. United Methodists continue to respond generously to human suffering every day, and we are very grateful to be in mission and ministry with all of you.
Every day, in places all around the world, disaster strikes. Families struggle. Homes and livelihoods are destroyed. People don't know where to turn. Hope is almost lost. And then, by the grace of God and through the support of people like you, UMCOR provides hope and healing to communities devastated by disasters. Part of the General Board of Global Ministries, UMCOR is a humanitarian relief arm of the United Methodist Church. Working in the U.S. and in countries around the world, UMCOR offers help when natural or man-made disasters overwhelm a local community's ability to respond, and seeks to improve the well-being of displaced peoples, migrants, and refugees. In the U.S., UMCOR partners with United Methodist annual conferences, working with disaster response coordinators, disaster response ministries, and early response teams to provide support for relief and recovery efforts. By working together with U.S. conferences, UMCOR's connectional approach helps communities recover faster and make survivors' lives whole again. UMCOR also responds to international disasters, providing a range of relief and recovery support through local Methodist churches and trusted partners, as well as ecumenical and non-governmental organizations. UMCOR's efforts to help communities become more self-sufficient and better prepared for future disasters include care for the environment and sustainable agriculture. Every day, around the world, UMCOR connects United Methodist churches to God's mission by helping people who are suffering. As followers of Christ, we are called to protect the vulnerable, support the weak, and comfort those who mourn. To learn more or to give to UMCOR, visit umcor.org.
I am Molly McIntyre from the Florida Conference, a white adult. I'm also a member of the Board of Global Ministries and UMCOR. As the humanitarian relief and development agency of the United Methodist Church, UMCOR works as part of global ministries to transform people and communities in ways that support holistic well-being. The 4 components of UMCOR's work is disaster relief and recovery, assisting migrants, fostering environmental sustainability, and promoting sustainable agriculture. Operate in holistic support of one another and other global ministries programs, such as global health, to support the well-being of the whole person. But UMCOR isn't just about sending help, and UMCOR does not do this work alone. UMCOR is about helping one another through difficult times and circumstances, through the power of partnership. UMCOR's work is possible because of dedicated work on the ground of United Methodist Episcopal areas and annual conferences, affiliated Methodist churches, and other partners. Together, we all share in the work of UMCOR. In this video, meet a few of our amazing UMCOR partners.
My name is Thea Becton. I'm with the Baltimore-Washington Annual Conference, and I'm currently in the acting role of our CDRC. So one of the things that I really value and appreciate about the interactions that I've had with UMCOR is that we work within the system that exists and then tailor those specifically to the life of the local church. But we really also value partnerships, strengthening partnerships, and the importance of maintaining that connection with our broader community and also within our annual conferences. And as we continue to move forward in our annual conference, we really want to be able to make sure that we also are creating those pathways for individuals to serve, and then that we are equipping them to be able to serve well.
Bonjour, je suis Jean Chomba, DMC from East Congo Episcopal Area. Grâce à plusieurs financements de cette branche de secours de l'Église méthodiste unie dans le monde qui est UMCOR, nous, DMO East Congo, nous avons implémenté beaucoup de projets de relief et même de mitigation. Grâce au financement de UMCOR, l'Église méthodiste unie au Congo-Est a sauvé plusieurs vies à l'est de la République démocratique du Congo par le simple fait que nous sommes nous-mêmes témoins chaque jour. Nous sommes en contact direct avec les populations en déplacement et nous voyons combien l'aide que nous apportons.
Hello everyone, my name is Josephine Cedillo and I am the Disaster Management Coordinator for the Manila Episcopal area at the Philippine Central Conference. Our disaster risk reduction and management programs are proactive programs that aim to minimize the impact of disasters and increase the resilience of vulnerable communities. Our partnership with UMCOR provides financial grants that support our DRRM programs and capacity building initiatives. These initiatives include training programs, workshop, nature-based mitigation projects, and advocacy campaign focused on disaster preparedness, response, recovery, and mitigation.
Good afternoon, Church. I'm Thomas Bickerton, white, male, resident bishop of the New York Annual Conference. It's been my pleasure to serve as the president of UMCOR this past quadrennium. As United Methodists, we can and should be proud of what we've accomplished together through the United Methodist Committee on Relief over the last 80-plus years. But you know what? Our work is not done. Your support of UMCOR through UMCOR Sunday, direct giving, and partnership work allows the United Methodist Committee on Relief to continue to show God's love. Thank you, Church. Thank you for your attention to neighbors near and far. Now, if we might, let us together join in prayer as we recommit ourselves to this shared work and ministry together. God of all people everywhere, We thank you for UMCOR. Thank you for Herbert Welch and for all those who have built this table of grace from which we serve the world. Through the United Methodist Committee on Relief, the world has known you better. Cleaning buckets, food, water, shelter, legal services, health care, solar panels, and so much more have become real and tangible signs of your great unconditional love. May this ministry continue to alleviate suffering without regard to the ways the world has defined your people. And oh God, may we be bold and brave enough to walk arm in arm with the suffering of this world. This is our prayer. Amen. Thank you.